Hello people of the internet, Ryley, Percival, Miller here, and today's video is going to be... Wait, what the fuck? Oh no, I know what this is. This is a... cameo!
Hello, Ryley. It's Keldeo. I'm here for my obligatory cameo.
Oh look! A Pokemon! I'ma catch it!
Hey, wait, I thought you bribed me. I volunteered to be in your video.
Yeah, you're gonna give me a nice head start on Sun and Moon.
Ow! Oh, what do I do? What do I do?
This time, I'm not running away. I will become a sword of justice!
Uh-oh.
What have you done?
Ah!
What happened? Why do I feel so stiff? Wait, why can't I feel my fingers or toes? Ah! Okay, calm down, Ryley. Calm down. It's okay as long as you still have...
What the Tartarus is that?
Oh!
Keep it down!
Not my balls. Not my precious Dragon Balls. I carried them around in my pockets for good luck. What's the look? What do you think I was talking about? So let me take note of what happened. I threw a Pokeball, Keldeo blasted it, that somehow made a rift in the space-time continuum. Now I've been transported to Equestria and turned into a horse. And to top it all off, I'm a blank flank. Oh joy. Wait a minute. I know what to do here. I've seen enough videos on the internet. I just gotta talk about an MLP episode and then some mysterious force will let me go back to my own world. But it shouldn't just be any old episode. I know, how about the Season 6 opener? But first, I should probably be on location. There we go. So let's talk about the crystalling. Sorry, I mean crystalling. Not gonna lie, when I saw the leaked footage for this episode, I thought it was gonna be a lot more interesting than what it turned out to be. Maybe this will teach me a lesson about not watching promos for any of the upcoming episodes and thus having my expectations be misconstrued. I was expecting something a little bit more grandiose for a season opener. The past openers have set up a running theme for the rest of the season, introducing new characters and/or villains. We got the former with the introduction of Cadence and Shining Armor's Philly Floryheart, but not so much on the villain aspect. Though if this image is to be believed, we may have something in store for the future. But let's talk about the plot of this episode. Starlight Glimmer is being introduced as Twilight's student in friendship. Now, I was amongst the people who were hoping she would just go back to the village she started in the beginning of Season 5 and not be the 7th Ranger, as it were. Like quite a few other people, I find her backstory as a former villain to be kind of weak and uninteresting. I know I'm beating a dead horse, no pun intended, except towards a certain water stallion. But if any character should have been the 7th, it should have been Sunset. Sunset had a much more believable reason for becoming a villain, that being ambition. Sunset only had her ambition on her mind and saw other ponies who didn't share it as beneath her and thus not worth her time. I find that to be a much more believable motivation because that happens to be one of my faults. I get so caught up in my ambitions for videos and for my future that it causes me to become blinded by them and thus become distant from some of my closest friends. Meanwhile, Starlight was forgotten by one friend and started shutting down pretty much the entire concept of cutie marks. Look, as much as we might not want to admit, some friendships do fade away due to a mixture of responsibilities, distance, and lack of common interest. Those are key factors, and personally it makes me kind of proud I have such long-lasting friendships. One of which is coming up on 20 years. But I digress. Twilight is trying to figure out her first good friendship lesson for Starlight to solve. So she comes up with the idea to have Starlight confront her old friend Sunburst, which, at the mention of his name, Starlight isn't exactly too enthusiastic about the idea.
Of course, that's just one idea. We could also go to Griffinstone. Making friends with a griffin is a challenge all by itself. Or we could tag along with the CMCs the next time they try to help a pony who can't figure out why they're special. Starlight?
Maybe it's just my twisted personality, but I see this scene a bit differently.
She brought up Sunburst. She must be destroyed. Come on, you were able to take her on before, and she's an alicorn. Come on, destroy her. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Starlight?
Perhaps it's just me. We then find out from Spike what exactly a crystalling is.
Whenever a baby is born in the Crystal Empire, the parents bring it before the Crystal Heart. They get the purest shard of crystal they can find, then pick a crystaller to present the baby to every pony who comes. Then they all share the light and joy they feel, feeding it into the crystal that joins with the heart and increases its power.
It's pretty much a christening with blue crystals. After some time, the main six, hey, if the intro barely acknowledges Starlight as part of the group, then so will I, arrive at the Crystal Empire where they are greeted by Shining Armor, who is showing all the joys of fatherhood.
Are you alright?
Never better. Being a father is amazing and wonderful and amazing and confusing and amazing, but surprising too, you know? I mean, not that you'd know. You would know, I know. You know?
Hey, he got off easy. My dad absolutely refuses to tell me how he dealt with me as a baby.
Hey, Dad? What was it like to raise me? Nice talk, Dad.
It was pretty quiet in the house that night. And we are then introduced to Flurry Heart!
It's too cute! It's disgusting!
The first alicorn born in Equestria. Since the two sisters predate Equestria, I'll buy it. Twilight and Pinkie then decide to take care of the baby, so that Shiny Armor and the rest, minus Cadence, can get ready for the ceremony. Meanwhile, Starlight's been sent to talk to Sunburst with Spike acting as moderator. Starlight, not wanting to see her former friend again, appeals to Spike's biggest weakness, his pride.
That's it! We're not going anywhere until I get the whole story.
Now this is a side Starlight I'd like to see more often. But unfortunately for her, it doesn't last too long and they make their way to Sunburst's hut and finally greet him.
Sunburst?
Yes? What can I do for you?
It's me, Starlight. We used to be friends?
Okay, for the second time, I'll just sum up their interaction with one another. Cool? Cool. So, did you screw up? No. Did you screw up? No. Meanwhile, the rest of the main six try to help Shiny Armor get ready for the ceremony.
Now, I know choosing the Crystal of Purity is a very important decision, so I have gone through the trouble of arranging them in order from incredibly pure to outrageously pure.
Oh, what is this? It's blue. We use a different chemical process, but it is every bit as pure.
Maybe blue, but it's the bomb.
Afterwards, they go back to Cadence, and it's shown that Flurry Heart seems to have become attached to Pinkie Pie to the point of becoming very distraught when separated from her. Uh-oh. okay, don't panic, don't panic. So the crystal heart has been shattered. What's the worst that could happen?
Without the Crystal Heart's magical protection, the entire city's about to become a winter wasteland.
I thought the heart just destroyed Sombra. How does shattering it cause a nuclear winter? Especially since it didn't seem to dispel the clouds for the past 1,000 years.
The heart wasn't missing. It was still in the castle. King Sombra had just hidden it.
That doesn't explain jack. What, does the heart have a mind of its own and just wake up one day and say, you know what? I think I'm done with this millennia-long winter. Anyway, while all that is going on, it is shown that Starlight's meeting with Sunburst hasn't gone over too well, and we partake in a particularly touching moment between Spike and Starlight.
Well, Twilight obviously thinks you're worth being friends with, and I do too.
Thanks, Spike.
Back at the main plot line, in order to buy some time, Celestia and Lunafly have to keep the clouds at bay so that Twilight— Hold on! You two are powerful enough to manipulate such large celestial bodies as the sun and moon! Yeah, you can't do dick about one snowstorm?
Even our magic will eventually succumb to the power of the frozen north.
You suck.
Where was I? Oh yeah, so that Twilight and Cadence can attempt to find a spell of reconstitution while Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, and Applejack try to get the citizens of the Crystal Empire to safety.
Come on! It's freezing out here! This is the Crystal Empire. We've seen snow before.
The Crystal Empire sounds like the equestrian equivalent of New England. Meanwhile, Shiny Armor, Rarity, and Pinkie Pie watch over the baby.
Yeah.
Whoa, man! You're working your cuteness on me, man! Your irresistible cuteness! Stop it! Wrong, wrong! Knock it off!
Wheezy, squeezy, wheezy, wheeze!
No!
Twilight and Cadence seem to have found the right spell when once again Murphy's Law kicks in. Twilight attempts to recreate the spell from memory while Cadence sends Starlight to get Sunburst, thinking he would be able to help. Starlight's attempts to get assistance from Sunburst seem fruitless until finally he reveals that he flunked out of magic school from what sounds like a lack of magical potency.
You don't know what it was like at magic school. To know so much and not be able to do any of it.
After they talk about how they both screwed up in life, Sunburst has an idea on how to fix the Crystal Heart.
I tried putting it back together with
The spell of relic reconstitution. That won't do it. The Crystal Heart's been around for millennia. Restoring a relic like this is magic way beyond one spell. You need to combine it with something else. Something unique to the relic itself. Something that strengthens it and provides it with power.
the crystalling.
As well as conveniently stopping the baby's magic fluctuations. So the crystalling is back on!
Citizens, may I present the newest member of the Crystal Empire? She is beautiful. Oh.
Cue montage! And thus the day is saved. Flurry Heart gets the mug for the camera one last time.
No more of the thing of cute. We can't take it.
You're too cute!
Twilight and Shining Armor's parents actually get to speak for a change.
You would not believe the crazy weather that delayed our train. Came out of nowhere.
But it was all worth it to see this peaceful little angel.
And a new ship is born. Oh no, that'd be the obvious choice. Come on, don't tell me you can't see it. And we end on one last good moment between Twilight and Spike.
I just wish I could have given my pupil the attention she deserves.
Well, I know she needed to be put on the right path. but giving her the space to make her own decisions worked pretty well. Isn't that how Celestia taught you?
You know, I never thought about it, but I guess it is.
Maybe you're a better teacher than you thought.
So what are my thoughts on the crystaling? I just thought it was average. As I said before, there was nothing in this episode that was really meant to hype us up for the rest of the season. Sure, the birth of an alicorn is interesting, but they really didn't delve too much into it, so nothing is really leaving us on bated breath. Are there aspects I really like? Yeah! As much as I'm not too big a fan of having Starlight as the 7th, some of her conversations between Sunburst and especially Spike were interesting to hear. Anything else? Well... Holy crap, Celestia and Luna are actually getting involved in the plot! I, like many fans, have been wishing for so long for them to be proactively involved in the series. Though, as a certain analyst I talked to pointed out, they were pretty much in the same role that Cadence had in the Season 3 opener. Holding off an imminent threat while Twilight and the gang would find a way to stop it. Which, unfortunately, is still better than what we've gotten from them in the past. It irks me to no end whenever the writers make up some half-baked excuse for them not to be around. I've even devised a scoring system for their excuses. Poor thing never stood a chance. So it's nice to see them actually be integrated into the story. And I've got to give kudos to the show staff for making sure to show them holding back the clouds from time to time. Also, these exchanges between Celestia and Luna. It's moments like these that I truly believe that Celestia knows more than what she's letting on. But I'm starting to wonder if the cutie map has gone the way of the Castle of Two Sisters, because as of the time I'm saying this, it has yet to be a major plot factor since the Season 5 finale. Also, why is it that in some episodes the crystal ponies are shown to be, well, crystallized, and here they look just like regular ponies but with polygon-shaped shines in their pupils? Just asking for a little consistency, please. But now I'm just rambling. All in all, it's a decent episode, nothing particularly special, but nothing particularly hateable either. Okay, I did my review. Can I go back to my world, please? Where I have fingers and pants? Hello? Hello? Yeah, great. I guess I'm stuck here. Now what do I do? Hold on a sec. If I'm in Equestria and I'm a unicorn, then that means... I have magic! Oh, I'm going to have so much fun!